Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 7 of Strategic Leadership in Higher Education. It's hard to believe we're already at week 7. This has gone very quickly, and we're kind of beginning to wrap things up with the course. But um, hopefully, this week will bring some pieces together for you. We're talking about implementing the plan, carrying it out, and I've asked you to read two things this week. One is a chapter from a book that actually addresses strategic leadership, and it talks about the plan and how you implement it. And the other one is our Dickinson text that we've been reading throughout the 8 weeks. But if you'll read in the discussion, it starts out with a quote. It says, "Without a doubt, the processes and objectives that we've described throughout this book up to this point are worthless if they're not properly implemented." And so you'll see some good suggestions and recommendations in terms of how you implement the plan, both in this chapter as well as the Dickinson text. And I really want you to kind of think carefully about that as you think about how you can apply it and use it in your own strategic plans that you're putting together. So that's this week. We're also going to be meeting via Zoom on Tuesday night, so you'll want to make sure that you are prepared for that. And you're going to be talking about your higher ed leader profile paper that you wrote, but the person that you interviewed, two takeaways, something that they shared with you that you actually will use in your own leadership, or you thought this is really kind of important for me to think about as as I'm growing in my leadership, or how this makes them effective. It's sort of stuck with you. So those you'll have that when we meet on Zoom on Tuesday. And I will also give you time if you have any last questions about the project that you want me to clarify. I'll give you time for that as well. So that is Tuesday evening, and you'll want to make sure you look back at the announcement to see what time you're scheduled for. But as we kind of close things out with our class here in the next couple of weeks, one of the things that you'll be doing is you'll be putting together a presentation to demonstrate the work that you've done, to share that with others. And so I've included some small videos on how to upload a presentation on and present it basically to your peers. Make sure that you look at the time requirements for those, because you definitely don't want to make it too long and get docked points for talking longer than you need to, just to tell us what is the plan and what is it about. And so look at those criteria. Those are on Canvas as well. And so after you present the presentation to your peers, and then you'll have an opportunity next week to actually respond. But definitely this week is the week you want to be thinking about your presentation, because your presentation is due on Tuesday of the following week. So when my announcement comes out next week, you won't have much time between that and when you actually have to have it up and ready. So I don't want you to fall behind in those. So keep that in mind as you're preparing in the next week or two. And also, if you have any questions that are particular to your papers, your projects, and what we're talking about in class, if I can be of any help with that, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm happy to talk with you individually if you do have questions. So thank you so much for your hard work. You guys are doing an excellent job, and I'm very, very proud of you for your hard work these past few weeks in our class. So thank you so much, and I will see you on Tuesday.